The lens of desire, why you're not getting what you want, part 2. So if you watch my first one, it was for the females. This one is going to be centered around the guys. So we know the dating game is messed up, and a lot of men are going their own way. There's black pills, this beta, red pill, all that pill stuff, and it's like, stop being a drug addict, man. Just stick to the facts, right? If you look at dating and game as a science, you can beat this game no matter what level you are. Obviously, the higher you are in the hierarchy, the better it is, because we know women date up and across, not down, unless if you're really cute, one night stands or whatever. But it's gonna be very hard to keep a woman who knows her worth is on her bag and knows her stuff, and you're not where you need to be. So I'm just gonna lay down some sauce that y'all can implement in your life today to help elevate you. So number 1, we always gotta start with the mental. I don't care what you gotta do, you have to make sure you have a clear mind so you don't think with the second mind, right? The easiest way I did this is I didn't want to meditate because I don't want to just sit in a wall and think about nothing for 5 to 10, 15 minutes. I would get bored as hell. Especially if you have ADHD, you're gonna be thinking about so much things. What helped me was as soon as I wake up, the first 100 seconds of the day of my waking, I didn't touch my phone. I counted down from 100 all the way to 1. And this helped me get in a state of meditation and flow. And the main reason I did this was to notice my thoughts. So within those 100 seconds, I thought of everything. I took notice of everything I was thinking. Meaning this is on my mind. So either 1, I had to try to figure out how to stop thinking about it. So let's say I go on a walk, I take more time to myself, I build new memories. If it's like, if I'm thinking about an ex or something, or if I'm thinking about a problem, I'll be like, okay, this is on my mind. Let me get to it. Let me think of different solutions and pick the best one. And let me go with that and solve this problem, right? So having a clear mind clears body, clears spirit, clears soul, right? It all starts with the mind. 2, go to the gym, man. I know if you're fat and you're watching, you're like, oh my gosh, he's so fat. But there's so much benefits to that, like health benefits. I'm not talking about externally, internally. You wanna, I know everybody's gonna die, but if you're smoking all the time, drinking all the time, eating junk food, you're just quickening the process, and you won't get as much awesome stories to tell the people in your family tree later on down the line. And I know you want a kick-ass life. If you don't, get off my video or my channel. You don't deserve to be in the squad. But if you do want a kick-ass life, heed the knowledge, right? So now let's get to the real game part, right? You have to always stay attractive to your woman. And as men, it's very easy for us to get comfortable because innately we just always want somebody that will love us through all our flaws. So the more comfortable we get around people, especially our women, who the one that knows us the most, we tell her so much secrets and so much bad things about us because innately the child in us wants to know that they'll be there through thick and thin, no matter what. And honestly, Psychiatrist said this, Dr. Ryan Terabas said this, but you're always playing a role. So when you're around your coworkers, you're always playing a role. When you're around your parents, you're playing a role. You want to be a good coworker, you want to be a good son. If you have siblings, you're playing a role, brother or sister, right? Spouse and boyfriend is also a role, and that's when you don't stop getting to play. If you really have to be sad and go tell everybody this, that, and the third, find a mentor, find a therapist. But it's unfair and quite frankly selfish for you to want to put all your burdens of your flaws onto your partner, somebody that you want to be there by your side always. And it's hard because as guys, we don't get that love and hug and affection as much as we deserve. But putting all that burden, it's already hard enough for a woman to just be a good lover. If you want her to also be your mom, and then your best friend, and then your confidant, and then your therapist, and then there's so much things. You're adding way more criteria than there needs to be, right? I suggest finding good male friends, role models that you could talk to about these things. People have happier lives when they have people to talk to about things like this. Right? So stop burdening your woman with your problems that quite frankly do not matter. Well, they do matter. That's why you care about them, but her mind is not meant to handle that type of burden. So don't. 3, be mysterious. I know you've probably heard this everywhere, regurgitated, but it is more attractive when women don't know how you feel about them. You don't have to play games like crazy, but you don't always have to be predictable. If she calls, don't always pick up on her first ring. Sometimes wait for the second, even if you're not doing shit. You could be scratching your balls, eating chips and beating your meat at the same damn time. I do not care. Do stuff that adds an element of predictability. If you're always going to this place on Tuesdays with her, be like, oh babe, let's switch this up. Let's go here today. If you're in the bedroom, add a toy. Be more dominant. If you're not talking too much, talk her through her coming, talk her through her ejaculation. Read more books, find out more sauce. It's not just a one-track mind. Like, people want love routines too much. Women crave excitement, fun. That's what flirting and being in a relationship is. You want to be with a fun person who's exciting. Banter and love is all fun and play. Get that element in there. Don't, like, when I first meet a girl, you know what I do? I ask them so much questions about them. And when they ask them questions about me, I kind of switch the subject. Like, oh, damn, like, how's your family situation? How's your, like, parents? Because I want to know the girl I'm dating has a good dad or male figure, right? He says, oh, good. How's your family? Well, yeah, my family ain't shit. No, I'm just playing, yeah, but I don't know, like, they chilling. But, yo, what are you saying? Like, I want to know more about this, and I'll flip it back onto her, right? Obviously, I add more sexual chemistry, like, mix it up when I time to time, but, yeah, be more serious, right? And to do that, there's so much elements you can do that with. YouTube, Google, ChatGPT, goddammit, like, just go in the field and get that work, right? So I already talked about dates a little bit, but plan fun dates and have good life goals. You want to bring people into your life that's exciting already. You don't want to latch onto somebody else's plan and dreams. A lot of y'all boys, you be with girls who are amazing and they have good plans and ideas and goals. So when you get comfortable, you kind of want to grab onto their plans too and show them every day and annoy them. It's better for you to ask for space or give them space before they ask for it. And it's hard to do that when you're so clinged on to them. All right? Plan your life, get on your mission, get on your drive, get your money up. Everything is way easier when you have more money. Money can't buy happiness. That's the biggest cap in the world. It's the biggest cap I ever heard my whole life. Money don't grow on trees. What? Money's literally paper. Paper is trees. The answers are right in front of you. I don't care if you have to work 16-hour days to have that saving investment cash flow, but life, sometimes you have to sacrifice the world, what you gotta get. But God damn it, you deserve to get that. God damn it, if anybody deserves it, it's you. Why can't it be you? The only person stopping you is you. All right? And I already kind of said this, but put yourself first. A lot of times people are chasing people, trying to find validation externally when they don't look internally. Are you taking yourself on dates? When's the last time you took yourself out in a restaurant to treat yourself for the hard work you did? When's the last time you did something very hard that didn't tell anybody, just to build up your self-esteem a little bit? When's the last time you challenged yourself to learn something new? Or are you just gonna let all your goals stay by the wayside? We only have one life. Do what you can and use it wisely. Because when you're dead, it's done. Or do you want to repeat the same cycle of your old family tree of the men who let down your ancestors? Or do you want to be that one black sheep? Don't forget to like my video, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments below. Your boy out.